there. Right. Five. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's BMW. Okay, whatever. But we are ready to go for the race here at Nurburgring. 8 laps of the GT car category. Ready. Set. Green light. Oh, okay. 2 driver jump start. Oh my goodness. So 2 cars already jump start. Waiting for the signal right now. It's 2 cars. The GT4 also been here. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot of traffic. But as right now we can see, oh, there's a DTM also part of this for some reason. So as we can see right now, jump start. We need to check the stream later on who jump started. I don't even know if the mandatory pit stop is a safe choice to do or not. But what we can see right now, we have no idea who's leading right now. We can see Bootster just overtook Howard. And into the wall there. Howard and I forgot who it is. I think Howard and then crazy. Yeah, too eager to race. Psycho just joined the race. Trying to figure out who's that in front. That is Dembele. I think Trump started the race for some reason. We are trying to understand the procedure of what is going on. I think we did it correctly. Ready, set, and then red flag, yellow, and green. Yes, Albert right now trying his best to defend his position from Bootster. Oh, Howard messed up there. Howard dropping down to P3 as Lustig now up to P2. Dembele is now up to P1. So Robin, we can't tell really which because Sushi spun right there. I'm not sure what position he's on right now. Just overtook Howard. Howard messed up maybe. Or Dembele is dropping down. I can't tell right now. Okay, so I think we can see that they're just right behind. Dembele is coming up into this corner. Yep. You can see they are not far away from each other. Yeah, we can see drivers on the phone right there. Incidentally, it's not P1 currently. They are just coming by into the sector 2. Dembele is leading this race. Howard is dropping down a couple of, not really a couple of positions, still maintaining P3 still. With Jan Dosa, it might be P1 right now, can't tell. So we got multiple traffic in GT3 system unknown position right now as he's currently being chased by his Avuzar. Psycho is not racing as Robin is currently right behind Abuzar. So what we can confirm right now might be Dembele P1, Woodster P2, Howard P3, and you can say System P4, Abuzar P5, and Robin P6. I'm not sure about Sushi though. Sushi might be really far behind. And Saddam is somewhere. While also is in this race, while he's driving the Brasilia Racing Alpha, so Milano Rosso Alpha simply. But what we can say is lap number 1 out of 8 so far. Drivers might struggle a little bit. In a little bit, I would say. But Rosie just joined, I think he had a problem, so YL can replace Rosie for the race today, because yeah, it's Nurburgring. Nurburgring is known for a very big track, a 20-kilometer size of the track, I'd say. And it started raining. Oh no! Oh, that is really bad. Everyone is frozen right now. Oh no, Dembele is frozen. Am I doing? Am I? Okay, my connection is normal. So everyone is frozen in my screen for some reason, as rain has just come pouring down. Oh no, everyone is frozen. Oh no. What has happened here? Oh no, yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Might be my connection, might be oh god. Everyone is frozen. There's Dembele. Let's stay here. I think, oh god. What is that? So they are just passing by that sector. They're coming by into the final. Oh, they already passed through. Oh no. Leaderboard is broken. Oh god. I don't know if rejoin is gonna be a good idea or not, but I have to. God, the leaderboard is broken. Hopefully it works now. But I wanted to say the loading screen is so long. Oh god. So as we just finally got to connect into the race. Oh, what? Abuzar? Okay, so the leaderboard is kind of broken here. So what we can confirm is that Abuzar is somehow leading this race. Lutzer in P1. Robin P2. Howard P4. Wait, what is going on? The leaderboard is so broken. So most of them are just frozen in place during the rain pouring. It's like crazy. Come on, Dembele! Dembele's up to P7. I'm not sure what happened, but due to the lag, I guess. Where's Lutster? I can't tell. The track is too big. I can't tell where who is who, where are they at. So Adam just passed through the pit, the start finish straight. The OM. So some random guy named Bomba just joined in. But we know who is who. We will update the result later. And Sushi messing up. Bad timing for the rain to come right now. Well, I can say some people accidentally jump start. So that might be a penalty for them, I can say. Heavy rain really pouring, and then the next thing people just lag a lot. I think that is Dembele in front. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but I think there's a car in front of Abuzar. This is really interesting. We don't know who is who, where are they at? Because Nurburgring, I think one thing for sure why people didn't host at Nurburgring. We are lagging a lot right now. Most of the people lags. Most of the people complaining there. The rain stopped immediately. It's just lap number 2. What is going on? Oh my god! And people are frozen in place again. Oh great! Oh great! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nurburgring. Oh god, we are lagging. People are lagging so much. Oh my god. Oh no. No way. Oh! Howard messed up! Howard crashed! Howard crashed! I don't know what sector, but Howard crashed. Oh no, one of them Milano Lusso. Oh god, one of them crashed. Okay, that's Abuzar. Oh my god, my PC. Oh god, oh that system. Oh my god, he's in the ground. Okay. Okay, movement is back. Okay, the movement is back. Oh my god, the lag is so bad. Okay, but here's Sushi. Sushi is in front of Lutster! What?! Sushi is in front of Lutster! Oh my god! No way, that just happened. Hello, welcome to the stream, but anyway. What is going on? People are lagging so much. Okay, let's start catching up to Sushi right now. That is one thing for sure. Okay, they're finally coming into the long straight. We can't tell who is... Okay, Abuzar is in the long straight with another car. That is not what L. That is Howard. Okay, they're just coming by into the long straight right now. Dembele is leading this race. Look at that gap. Oh my god. So if Dembele is leading this race, Abuzar is second. Yeah, Abuzar is second with Howard in third. Howard now up to P2, just overtake Abuzar. Howard is up to P2, just overtake Abuzar. 24-second gap between Dembele and Howard. Oh my god. can see right now, Howard and Albuzar in a battling for P2. This is gonna be the best battle so far for the Nurburgring, you can see. But unexpectedly, Lutster lose a lot of time during the lag. Look at the gap right now. YL is in P4. Sushi is P5. Lutster dropped to P6. If it's raining again, it will be very bad for most of these drivers. Robin dropped to P8. I'm not sure what happened to Robin, but Robin already... Oh no, that's not Robin, that's Chico. We are not sure what happened to Lutster. Same goes to Robin. Robin might be missing somewhere. But Albuzar now up to P2. I was trying to come back. So Robin might got disconnected here. Our administrative couldn't find Robin in this server. As we have so many random people right now. So we got system under investigation for jump starts. So here's Lutster. That system, he just managed to overtake system now up to P5. YL right now in P4. We got traffic right ahead as system just hit the wall right there. Lutster have to avoid that traffic. People have to beware of traffic right now. Dembele is with 24-second gap. A really big gap right here as Howard right now dropping down. Losing gap to Albuzar. Howard needs to try his best to catch up with Albuzar. Albuzar is pulling away right now. System trying his best to catch up with Lutster. But I think due to the car in front, he's trying his best to overtake that car. You can see Lutster right now losing gap due to that car in front of him. That is in a Yesco, if I'm not wrong. We are in the public servers. The game not allowed us to create a private server for some reason for Nurburgring. That for Nurburgring and Hockenheim will be a private server, and the driver can drive without any issue. So we already lose Robin. Robin is connected. Lutster have a connection issue again, I guess. He just frozen in place. Oh my god. Lutster is frozen in place. I think Robin also frozen in place earlier. As Jamdosat right now is in P1 for Rosella Racing Alcratz. As we can see a Yesco right now. There's a car behind the Yesco that is YL. So YL right now maintaining in P4 still. As Lutster, I think don't tell me Lutster disconnected. Oh no. Lutster disconnected. Lutster is disconnected. We can't find Lutster anymore. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. So as of right now, I can say Dembele is leading the race. Albuzar is in second. And Howard is losing gap to Albuzar right now. As Howard is getting chased by somebody right now. Can't tell who. Oh, it's the Yesco right now. The Yesco is trying to catch up with Howard for some reason. But if Howard can catch up with Albuzar, it'll be really great. But as we coming by for the lap number 4 out of 8 right now, we can see that Jesko is really fast on the straight down. Dembele just passed through to start lap number 4 out of 8. As Abuzar not far in front of Howard right now. As we lost another driver, Lutster, due to the connection issue. Howard can try slowly catching up with Abuzar right now. So while still maintaining P4 still, the system just coming by into the final corner with 59.3 second gap separated himself and the others. With Adam so far, where's Jandosa? Jandosa is already far away in the sector 2 as Adam currently trying his best to maintain his car on the track. He's struggling on Nurburgring right now. So as Abuzar is currently pulling away from Howard. Howard need to try calm down and try to focus on the track. As Abuzar calmly drive for P2. So Lutster disconnected from the race. Not many people finished the race, I can say, for this weekend. So we don't know where Sushi is. Is Sushi still in this race? Oh, no way. Almost half of the grid is connected. Oh my god. So we already lose Lutster. We lose Sushi. We lose Robbie. 3 driver DNF. Oh my god. Almost half of the grid are disconnected right now, so Howard still needs to try his best to catch up with Lutster. Our system right now getting chased by some random DTM car, but that DTM is so bad at driving he crashed. Vladimir Verstappen for some reason trying to catch up with the Mercedes. As Renault Jandosa is coming into the long straight to start his lap number 4 out of 8. As Adam right now also still struggling in this sector. Abuzar already pulling away from Howard. As Howard right now already losing gap from Abuzar. But still, I think this will be a very big point too for Milano Lusso Alcaraz, since the GT3 drivers finishing in P4, P3 and 4 podium, and also P4 finished, and also Jandosa finishing in P1 for the GT4 category, which will be giving them 10 points in the GT4, 15 for P3 in the GT3 category, and 12 points, if I'm not wrong, for YL, who finished in P4. That will be around 27 plus 10, that will be 37 points for the Milano Lusso Alcaraz. And Dembele Psycho didn't race today, so Psycho will get 0 points. Dembele will get 25 points the for um, I forgot the team name. That's really bad, but the teammate are racing, yeah. The gap is so big for the grade right now, we can say. Dembele with 30-second gap lead, maintaining really well indeed. With Adam finally coming by into this long straight. Ooh, how big is that gap actually? Because I feel like it's really big. As Adam right now hitting the wall for some reason. I think he's slipping on the long straight or something. But I can say there's a traffic coming by. I think that's Dembele. Yeah, Dembele just lapping Adam right now. So as Dembele just slapped Adam, I think Adam will be 1 lap down. Abuzar is on the long straight too. As Howard losing gap. Oh no, Howard's missing. I think Howard just let YL pass if I'm not wrong. Because YL for some reason is in front of him. Yeah, that's YL. YL is in front of Howard for some reason. So as Abuzar about to come past the start finish straight. Going really wide right there. It's 41.3 second gap. YL is really close to Abuzar for some reason. He can catch up actually. YL might can catch up with Abuzar here. While Howard is struggling, YL has a better tire. This might be a podium for YL. Might be a P2 finish also for YL if he can actually catch up with Abuzar. He has 6-second gap. Earlier, YL have around. Oh, I got shown YL have around the. Oh, I can't tell. Hold on. Earlier, YL is 8-second, if I'm not wrong. 8-second gap between YL and Abuzar, and right now YL might be able to catch up with Abuzar. Yeah, we can see Abuzar in front already. YL is catching up with Abuzar. This might be a big points for Milano Lusso Alcaraz if YL can catch up with Abuzar. While Howard is struggling, YL is catching up really quickly. Abuzar is struggling in front. Howard and Howard and Abuzar push really early on in this race, and they are already struggling, while YL just cruising mid-race, and I think his tire lasts longer. Adam frozen in place for some reason. Adam is lagging there. But look at the gap between Abuzar and YL right now. YL is really close with Abuzar. Abuzar, ooh, going really wide into that corner right now. We can see YL is getting closer and closer, inch by inch. We can see how close these two drivers are right now. While Abuzar is struggling, YL can catch up for P2. Oh, Abuzar is really slow right now, struggling with his tire. YL coming by to this next corner without making any mistake. Abuzar is going really wide into that mountain and messed up. Oh, really big fumble for Abuzar right there. He is surprised because YL just coming by. Oh, system messed up right there. Abuzar fumbled. He is surprised because he is surprised because while just coming out of nowhere, might be a chance for Howard to catch up too, but I think Howard's too far right now. The Singaporean first race in the GT3 class category. Finally just coming back racing. Ooh. What is supposed to comment on the Milano Lusso Alcraz? Because the last time he commented about Milano Lusso, they are suck. But now, he just got overtaken by one of the driver. He beat one of the driver, but he got overtaken by one of the driver. So now I don't know what will he comment on that, as he just fumbled again, coming into that hairpin. As Howard is nowhere to be found for some reason. And look at that gap between YL and Abuzar. YL already flying away. Abuzar hit the wall again. As we just saw Howard just now nearby the hairpin. This could be a chance for Milano Lusso Alcraz to catch up with 8R Racing and build a gap in the team championship. So now we are racing in the longest track in Germany, and then the next round will be the shortest track in the season, which is Nurburgring, also in Germany. As YL also fumbled a little, but Abuzar fumbled earlier, so I think that will not make any big difference. While Dembele is already on the long straight. I think if we walk through here, we can see him passing through in a bit. Yeah, that is Dembele coming by into the exit, or actually the entry of Nurburgring. As Adam currently struggling. Oh, that's a good news for Milano Lusso Alcraz actually, because Howard right now just right behind Abuzar. P3 contention for the Silver Flower Racing, Marlboro Silver Flower Racing actually, and also the Milano Lusso Alcraz just right behind. Howard is catching up with Abuzar. Abuzar is struggling. Howard now maintaining his gap right behind Abuzar and into the long straight. Howard might have the exit here. My goodness. It's not even a race finish yet, and they already celebrating. Well, we can see Howard have the exit right now, slowly catching up with Abuzar. And YL can see the car in front of him. I think that is not the race leader. That is a Yesko messing up. Meanwhile, that we can see Abuzar getting chased by Howard right behind. Hopefully none of them messed up at this death corner. Howard, really nice at really nice corner right there. Abuzar decided to pit. Abuzar decided to pit right now. Oh no! Abuzar jumping out, jumping in. He's the only one that decided to pit in this race. Oh my goodness me! I'll tell them no mandatory pit stop. But they decided to pit. So now YL and Howard is in P2 and 3. Dembele with 52-second gap, almost 1 minute gap between himself and P2. Meanwhile, YL and Howard is really far ahead. Ahead of Abuzar, I can say, as System just decided to stop right there. That's interesting. While Jan the Star is still cruising in P1 at Sector 2. Ooh. This is gonna be a really big point for the Milano Lusso Alcraz. Meanwhile, Abuzar he decided to pit, jumping out, jumping in, and everything. And now I think he had a better grip of the car, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Because it's either right now we play by staying out for like a long time and try to maintain the car on track. Because I feel like if Abzar decided to catch up with Howard and YL right now, I think his tire will be dead by 2 laps. And if Howard and YL didn't fumble, didn't make any mistake at all, I think they will be fine, as Abuzar might also struggle. Same goes to DTM, I can say. We are having a celebration for some reason. So, anyway. Isn't it too early to celebrate right now? But yeah, Dembele is leading with 1 minute gap with Howard right now, cruising on sector 2, while Abuzar. Oh, there's Adam just coming by into the start finish straight with 1 lap down. With Abuzar right now. It's nowhere to be seen. We don't know where is this at. But Abuzar right now might be struggling. I'm not sure, but he didn't find anybody right now. Well, system already crashed again. So Howard is here. Oh, Abuzar is actually nearby. That is Abuzar. Yeah, Abuzar just passing through the 2 hairpin. He might be close to Howard right now. So Howard just need to maintain his pace in P3 and not fumble. Because people might also struggle due to the tire wear and everything. So as of right now, what we can see as Howard is still cruising in front as Abuzar. Kinda nearby. He's really fast, I can say. He's really fast. But he didn't reach there yet. Yeah. I can say the gap between Abuzar and Wajemasa just decided to let Dembele through there. Well, something happened to oh no. Oh no! Jendasat car is stuck. Jendasat car, for some reason, stuck right there. Oh no. I think with the penalties, there's no use anyway because he's P1. But anyway, back to the Abuzar and Howard. I think that is Howard in front, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Howard is in front. We can see Abuzar in the distance, really close right there. Oh my goodness me. It's 2 laps remaining. Janusa have an issue with the car, as his car is stuck. We can see We can see Abuzar just right behind, trying to catch up with Howard. Howard right now trying his best to maintain his car on track. Oh, oh, YL pitted! YL pitted! No way! Oh my god. YL pitted for a new set. So as Abuzar passing through right now. Oh, YL managed to pass through Abuzar. In front of Abuzar. So I think YL right now, if he just pitted. So his tire is new. His tire will be much more grippier. And Abuzar is catching up. YL need to do something. They are really close with each other. This is gonna be a battle for P2 right now. Howard is struggling in front. YL just pitted. Abuzar just pitted one lap earlier, so that's mean right now. Ooh. Abuzar might be struggling by now. YL might still have the grip, might be able to catch up with Howard. But Howard is still pulling away. I don't understand what's going on. It's either YL actually pitted for a new set or he didn't jump out, so he still have the old set. Because Howard is pulling away. I can say Howard is pulling away right now. YL is not struggling. Abuzar is trying his best to catch up, but he's losing ground to YL right now. Howard is pulling away. I think he's pulling away, yes. The gap between them and Dembele is almost a minute. Abuzar is trying his best. He's trying everything, trying to catch up with the Milano Lusso squad. The Milano Alcrat squad. Or simply the Alcrat squad. What should we call them? The Alcrat squad? The Alcrats. The Milano. Anything could be good right now, but oh, YL hitting the wall. That's really a bad idea. Abuzar is really close right behind, really close for comfort right now. So it's gonna be a battle for P2. This is gonna be a battle to watch for this weekend, for the Nurburgring weekend, as Howard right now getting chased by YL. Abuzar riding that mountain a bit. As they coming by into the next corner. Howard into the wall. Howard messed up a little. YL will pass Howard right now. So that will be a P2 for YL. But Howard is not giving up. This is a teammates battle between the two drivers in a single team. YL and Howard is battling for P2, but YL had a better grip, I think, as Howard right now lose the position to YL. YL is now P2, Howard P3, as Abuzar losing ground to the Milano Lusso Alcrat squad. They are battling really intensely right now, as Howard is slowing down for some reason. Actually, Howard's still right behind YL. YL is doing his best to maintain his position from Howard. As we coming by into the two hairpin, who have the better exit, who have the better cornering. The two of them had a better cornering, but Howard going a little wide right there. Abuzar is nowhere to be seen. There's Abuzar. Abuzar is losing ground right now. But Howard tried to... Oh! Howard hit the wall! Howard hit the wall a little. And right now, YL had the gap. Now it's either Howard gonna maintain that gap, gonna maintain that pace, or he's gonna lose the position to Abuzar. Abuzar might catch up to him. That's what we can see right now. Howard needs to try his best to maintain his pace. As we can see, Abuzar is nowhere close right now. Oh, he actually close. He is actually close. If Howard fumbled more, if Howard make more mistake, Abuzar might get a chance to catch up with P3 right now. So YL already pull away. Howard needs to try his best to maintain his pace. There's still one more lap to go after this lap. Sorry, there is still one more lap, which is the final lap after this lap. I think that's YL in front. I think that's YL. Or is that Jan Lusa? I think that's one of the back markers. I think that's Jan Lusa. Yeah, that is Jan Lusa. Yes. YL just passed through Jan Lusa. Now Howard. Oh, Howard messed up again. Howard messed up. Now Abuzar is really close to him. Oh my goodness me. Abuzar is really close. And Dembele just started his final lap. Abuzar is catching up with Howard. Howard needs to try his best to defend his position from Abuzar. Dembele right now already starting his final lap. As YL about to cross the start finish straight. But what we can see right now, Howard and Abuzar is catching up each other. Abuzar is catching up with Howard right now as they're coming by into this final quarter to the start finish straight. This is gonna be a battle for P3 right now. They are really close with each other. 0.4 second gap between the two of them. Howard goes wide. Abuzar had the best of the exit right now. Howard is getting chased by Abuzar. They are inches away from each other right now. A battle for podium position as Howard trying to find a better exit into these two corners, but Abuzar had a better angle. Howard now losing position to Abuzar. Howard cannot fumble so hard right now. Abuzar right now had the P3, just overtook Howard for P3 right now. Howard is trying his best to catch up with Abuzar. Abuzar is trying his best to defend his position. He is in front of Howard as YL is comfortably in front right now. We can see that Abuzar is building a gap between Howard and himself. It's either Abuzar fumble or Howard try to catch up with Abuzar right now. As Abuzar doing really well right now for P to defend his position 3. And now building a gap from Howard. And we can see there's one of the car in front. I'm not sure. That is the Crimson Apex Racing. So YL just unlapped. Howard! No! Howard into the wall! Howard into the wall! That is over for Howard. Oh no! And now Abuzar managed to keep the P3 position with YL in P2. No way. Howard fumbled. And now Abuzar is up to P3. And now YL trying his best to keep his position in front. Oh, Abuzar flip! Abuzar flip! Abuzar flip! Howard now catch up! Howard now managed to catch up with Abuzar! Oh my goodness me! A final lap fumble by Abuzar! Abuzar flip on that mountain! Now Howard managed to catch back up to P3, but Howard make another mistake. Now Abuzar managed to take back to P3. Oh my goodness me! Both of them are fumbling! Both of them making a lot of mistake just to battle for P3. Now Abuzar managed to get back up to P3. It's up to Howard now. Howard cannot fumble more. Howard needs to try his best to catch up with Abuzar, but Abuzar now managed to build a really big gap for himself to manage to defend for P3. As Dembele is already far away right now, what I can say, Abuzar cannot fumble again if he really wants to keep his position 3. As it's in the long straight right now, it's still far away from sector 2. Abuzar needs to try his best to defend from Howard and cannot fumble anymore. Howard needs to try to be as sharp as he can to catch up with Abuzar right now. He cannot fumble anymore. The more he fumbles, the more he's gonna lose time to Abuzar. There's YL just passed through the hairpin. Howard is trying so hard. He's trying too hard actually to catch up with Abuzar. Howard needs to try to calm down to catch up with Abuzar right now, as YL already far away from Abuzar. You can see Howard is trying so hard, trying to maximize every corner. If he hit more, if he hit the wall more, he's gonna crash and everything. He's gonna lose time to Abuzar. But what I can say so far, oh no, there he goes, Howard into the wall again. As Abuzar into the wall, Abuzar into the wall. Howard, this is a chance for Howard to catch up. Howard now back up to P3. Oh my goodness me. Howard is now up to P3. This is gonna be a battle for P3. But meanwhile that, we have to pause this battle as we're gonna watch Dembele coming up into the final corner and win the Nurburgring GP, the first ever win for himself. Now we're gonna go back for that battle as Howard right now is up to P3. Abuzar is trying his best to catch up with Howard. Howard cannot fumble anymore. He needs to try to maintain his car on track without any more mistake. Oh, into the wall again as Abuzar almost going wide. Abuzar managed to defend his position right now. Howard is trying his best. Abuzar make a mistake right there as now Howard backed up to P3. Abuzar is losing gap to Howard. Howard now pulling away, but Howard cannot fumble anymore. The more he fumbles, he's gonna lose gap now. As right now, Abuzar have the better exit into this long straight of the Nurburgring straight. As Abuzar now is in the lead, they are maximizing everything. They are maximizing everything. This is up. This is gonna be settled at the final corner. Anything can happen. Abuzar might make another mistake. But as right now, our YL is really far ahead as he coming by into the final corner and he finished in second. A really nice performance by YL, but here comes the two drivers, Abuzar and Howard. Can Abuzar defend this? Can Howard fight back for P3? Howard is really close right now as we coming by into the final corner. Oh, really close, but Abuzar is in P3. Howard only managed P4. A really close position. A really intense one. Oh my god. But congratulations to Dembele. Congrats. Oh my god. What a battle to see. And what a battle to watch. But as we can see right now, system is really far away. Why? Oh my god. Howard and Abuzar have the most intense battles so far for the triple crown of the German Grand Prix. Wow. I have no idea what else to say, honestly. But still, as we can see, his system is really far away still. And we can see Adam also far away, about to finish his lap. And Januzaj is nowhere to be found. Oh no. Januzaj might be missing somewhere. But Januzaj still finished P1 though, because Adam is one lap down. But what a battle between Howard and Abuzar. A really nice one, I can say. YL managed to finish P2, Abuzar P3, and the winner, Dembele. Oh, that's Adam. Finally finish his race in P2. Januzaj P1. But I'm not sure if Januzaj actually disconnected or something, but he's actually one lap down as system finally passed through the start finish straight and finished this race. What amazing race for all of this driver. That was so intense, I can say. Very intense race by the two driver. Now we can, as we are waiting for Dembele right now. Oh, the rain decided to pouring right now. Damn. But what I can say, I don't think we need the car, so we just need drivers on top, on the podium. Where's Dembele? I think like you can replace Dembele for the race though. Oh my god, lags. Podium celebration right now for Dembele. As Dembele is nowhere to be found so far. I think he just got disconnected or something. But a really nice one right there by Dembele, by Abuzar, and also most of the drivers. It doesn't matter anyway. So that's Dembele. Oh, Ben Dembele gotta go. All right, so we're gonna play the national anthem of of Thailand anyway for Dembele. Congratulations to all of the drivers to finish in the podium position today. But hold on. So as we are getting ready for Thailand national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, Dembele, the winning driver. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the winning driver. So here, so YL requested to play national anthem for himself because he's only his first ever debut and the only race that he might attend for season one. And I can say, uh, it's a request, so I will grant that for YL. Since he might not be able to join us again next time, so this will be for YL, and congratulations to him. So, national anthem for the P2 finish driver. And that is the request by YL, since he might not be able to join after this. But anyway, congratulations to Dembele, congratulations to Abuzar, congratulations to YL also for giving us such a nice battle for the GT3 class category, as we got another 23 minutes for the race. And as the only drivers that is GT4 is Adam here, but I can say I will edit the picture to put the extra driver, which is Jandosa, who attended today. But what an amazing race, I can say, for the GT3 class category. A really nice battle between Abuzar and also Howard, but he didn't manage to win the race, so yeah. So as we already got the picture for the race today, a really nice one for YL and Abusar. But yeah, the constructor battle is still on. So YL and Abusar can move, I think. Try to move over. Uh. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore, so yeah. Adam, go stand on this podium. Oh. Okay, so just a picture for them. I think yeah, forgot about the national anthem for Jandosak. Jandosak actually qualified to finish the race because he's at the same lap as the other two, the leader driver. So yeah, and a deserved win also for Jandosak. So we will be playing the national anthem for Jandosak for the winning of the GT4 category. My god, hold on. There's an ad. My bad. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem for the winning driver, Jandosa. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the GT3 and GT4 class category today. So we'll be right back later on for the Elite class category race. So we'll be right back with everyone. Oh my god, the lag. Okay. We'll be right back with everyone soon for the race of the Elite class category. Try grid starter. Watch the flag. Lights out and away we go for the race at Nurburgring. Oh no, there's someone already crashed there, but Psycho 404 get a good start. And coming by into the pit lane, the start finish straight right now as they are really fast coming by into this corner. So now all of the pit lane exit starters finally start their race. Ooh, they're starting really bad, but Albazar now trying to race with Leo. But as we can see, the lag really strong right here. But as Lutzder now taking the lead back again, as Psycho F104 dropping down to P3 after he had a good start, but I think he messed up a little earlier. But now with Psycho F104 is now in P2, Jan de Sa trying to keep up with them. No mandatory pit stop, and we may still pit if you want to. But Jan de Sa just messed up a little here. But now Dembele catching up to P3, trying to overtake with Jan de Sa. With the car behind, I think Nora just losing ground already. As they are a little too fast. Dembele into the wall. Messing up right there. As Adam decided not to race in the elite class category. And right now, what I can say, he's leading this race with some. Is he leading this race? I have no idea. Where's Psycho actually? Psycho is nowhere to be seen. But Lutzder is leading this race surprisingly. So here's Psycho. Lutzder is already far ahead. Oh, Psycho messed up earlier. What happened? I didn't see what happened to Lutzder though. Albuzar messing up also on this corner. But that's Leo. I'm not sure what happened to Leo. But right now we can say Nora is right behind Dembele. I think Psycho messed up earlier. But I have no idea what happened to him. But if I can catch some of the clip, I might give it later. As we all have no idea what happened to Psycho. Because the next thing we know, Lutzder is in the lead. I mean, Psycho is really close with Lutzder earlier, and then now he's losing ground for some reason. But here Lutzder getting overtaken by Jan de Sa right now. Jan de Sa is in the lead of this race. As we can see, Dembele now catching up with Lutzder. We can see Nora also just not far behind. We can see the top 4 battling for P1. And we couldn't see where is Psycho. There's Psycho. Psycho is catching up right now. Dembele is part of this traffic right now and trying to catch up for P1. This is going to be a really close battle for the top 4. The top 4 battling for P1. As Jan de Sa trying his best to catch up. Nora also trying his best to catch up for the podium contention. Psycho for the first time fumbled so hard in this race. The next thing we do, Dembele into the wall. Oh my goodness me! Dembele fumbled also. The 2 AR Racing fumbling at Nurburgring. They're dropping to P4 and 5 right now. As we can see, oh, Psycho fumbled again. Oh my goodness me! This is a real struggle at this track. Albazar somehow managed to catch up with with Psycho, but Abu is struggling with this Mercedes DTM car. As Leo, I'm not sure where he is at currently. I have no idea where he is at. But what I can say, Nora keeping up with the pace with Lutster and Jandosa as they're coming by into the sector 3 right now, I think. This is gonna be a battle for the top 3. For the first time, 8R Racing are not dominating in this kind of track. I can say they are struggling with the elevation, the cornering, the sharp corner and everything. Trying to be sharp and everything without making any single mistake. And into this long straight right now, we can see that Jandosa is in the lead with Lutster in P2, Nora in P3. We can see not far behind. I think that is the wait a second. Oh, Lutster is in the lead. Lutster in the lead, Jandosa in P2. And you can see Dembele also not far behind of Nora. I think, oh wait, no, I think that's Psycho in the P1. That's like, oh no, that's Dembele. So Psycho just passing through into this corner. So what we can see right now, Lutster is in the lead. Jandosa with 2.0 second gap between himself and Lutster. With Dembele now P4. Psycho, oh, don't kill yourself there. As we can see, Abuzar almost killed himself into the death corner. But they're really close with each other with a 20-second gap. Leo just passed through the long straight with a really big gap for some reason. I think he fumbled somewhere. But now his gap is really far behind. He's a replacement driver for the Petronas Elite Racing. But now what we can see so far, Lutster still in the lead with Jandosa and Nora right behind him. The only hardest part about the Nurburgring track is that the Sector 2, sorry, the Sector 1 and the Sector 2 where there's a lot of cornering and some part of the elevation is like dropping, where most drivers have to go downhill like really fast and they need to avoid hitting the wall or the barrier like Jandosa. Oh my god. Almost make a huge mistake right there. And almost crash like really badly. This is one of the corner where they need to be really careful not to hit the mountain area. Because you know what will happen. Like Dembele here. Oh! Oh my goodness me, there goes Dembele. As Psycho is missing. Psycho is somewhere, nowhere to be found. Okay, there's Psycho. Psycho is actually not far behind. Oof. And Leo is already 1 minute behind. And here's Abuzar. I'm not sure if Abuzar is in front of Psycho. But I can say their two are really close, I can say. I think that's Psycho, right ahead. Meanwhile, we can see Leo just cut at that corner. Okay, that's really interesting to see. But he's really far behind. And we can see Nora right now still just right behind Jandosa. Lutster is leading the race earlier. So now I think they are quite close, I can say. And I'm not sure where's Lutster at. But yeah, we can see Lutster is currently getting chased by the two Milano Lusol Alcaraz team. Well, the top three is somehow secure for now, as Dembele is really far behind. Psycho is also really close right there. But right now, what I can say, the 8R Racing is struggling for some reason. Those fast drivers currently struggling on this Nurburgring track for some reason. The track is huge, and the only issue most of the drivers have is the lag. Like for example, when they are driving, and more horribly, if the car Dembele one more time he fumbled. The consistency on this track is going to be really hard, especially when you drive a DTM and LMP, which is why most of the drivers didn't drive LMP here. So Psycho F104 is doing really well. I mean, not that most of the LMP didn't drive here, but most of the car like LMP do testing here. As you can see, Psycho currently catching up with Dembele. Psycho F104, the dominating driver, for some reason is struggling at the Nurburgring track. Well, Abus are also not far behind, or really close with Psycho F104, but he fumbled a lot here. As Leo also struggling on the DTM car. Well, Black and Say Nora and Jandosar is keeping up together. Both are really close with each other into the stop-finish straight, the long straight of the Nurburgring right now. Wait, Lutster is nowhere to be found for some reason. Lutster is really far ahead. As we can see, he is passing through right now with some traffic right behind him, and you can see the two of the Milano Lusso Alcrats just chasing him right now. And here's Dembele just passing through the spawn. You can see Adam just watching, and same goes to Psycho F104 just passing through. And I think Abuzar just not far behind, with Lutster already passed through the Stafford straight, and that is Abuzar. Not GT class category for some reason. So 8.7 second gap between himself and Lutster. And we can see Dembele and Psycho F104 around. Oh wait, what? Who's that? Jandosat decided to pit for some reason for a new set of tire. I am not sure if that's a good idea or not, but Jandosat is playing a gamble! Jandosat into the wall! Oh my goodness me! Jandosat crash! Jandosat crash! Oh no! No way, Jandosat just fumbled right there. As Leo also just fumbled on, oh god. But Nora right now trying his best to catch up with Lutster. One of the risks of why most drivers didn't decide to pit on this track is because of that. My goodness me. The car different handling, and the car handled differently. And when you used to drive the car with the old tire and then you decided to pit just now, and it's like you need to try to get used to like more sharper car, because you know how differently the car will handle after you box. But even though you have a better advantage, it's just like trying to get used to it. Understanding that when you box you will have like a really sharp car, and you will gain a lot of advantage at the same time, but the car will handle so sharp, so that's where you need to get used to it. And you can see right now, for example, Jandosat is really close, trying to catch up with Dembele. Try not to mess up, try not to fumble, trying to not make any mistake right now. Jandosat doing really well. Dembele struggle with the old tire. This might be a chance for him to catch up with Dembele, but I think if he couldn't push with the fast tire that he have right now, that will be a very bad. Whoa! Jandosat really sharp right there into this corner. I think I think pitting is a good idea to keep. Oh, Dembele fumble, and now Jandosat can pull away. I mean, but Lutster right now just maintaining his car in front. It's either that the two strategy here. For example, Lutster didn't pit at all throughout the race and just keep his car, just keeping his pace and car on track without losing any time. And Nora, I think, had the same strategy as Luther. While Jan Dessart trying to gamble with, what if I pit stop and get a new set of tire? I might be faster, but that would be like a 50-50 at the same time. At the same time, Dembele is already far away from Psycho, but Dembele still managed to catch up with Jan Dessart here, as you can see. Dembele is gaining second by second because the car is quite sharp on the corner and the car is like more to the cornering focus down this straight. So now as you can see to the corner, yep, he's sharp onto this corner, but the tire is mostly about to die. So the gamble will not be paying off if you decided to pit multiple times. But Dembele going really wide right there, not really sharp into this corner, so Jandosat have a better exit and Jandosat can pull away right now. While Psycho F104 just right behind Dembele, struggling with this kind of car and on this track. While Abuzar is also not far behind, but he's also losing time to the car in front of him. Leo also just... Leo for some reason is 1 minute slower than everyone as he's coming by into this corner and fumble a little. He's trying his best to drive this car, I think, as Nora! Fumbled! Nora! Oh no! Nora crashed. Nora now dropping down to P2. He's struggling. He's struggling so much right now. We can see how the grip is not helping right now. The grip is so bad for Nora. As Dembele managed to catch up for P3 right now, the podium position. But so far what I can say, I think Nora can keep up with his position, Jandosat too at the same time. I think Lutster will be pulling away because his strategy is just try to keep the car on the track, try to maintain the same pace, try not to make any mistake. And even though the lap down, the lap is slowly getting slower and slower every single lap. Like for example, the last lap you did is 6:50, sorry, 5:57, and then the next lap is like 6 minutes and something. Like all you need to do is maintain the same pace. While Jandosat already pit, Nora didn't pit. So right now Jandosat had an advantage right now because Nora is making more and more mistake. But Dembele at the same time, he didn't do any mistake. He's maintaining his pace. And you can see Psycho just right behind trying to catch up on this track. As Lutz already crossed the start finish straight. So we're coming by into the Sector 3 final corner right now. You can see the full car. My voice cracked. The full car of the Jandosat, Jandosat Nora and Psycho F104. Same goes to Dembele. And he decided to box, jumping out, jumping in really quickly. I think this will be a strategy for Dembele as he tried to also use Jandosat's strategy. Well, Psycho F104 trying to keep up with Nora, knowing he is also struggling on this track. So Dembele, we can see the two team right now between Milano Lusso Alcaraz and also 8R Racing, as the two of them decide to use one of the driver with a different strategy. Like let's say they pitted one of the driver early, and meanwhile, for example, Milano Lusso Alcaraz play a strategy of try to pit one of the driver early and see how's the pace going on. And what I can say, Jandosat strategy is paying off while Nora struggling to keep up the car on the track. While Jandosat managed to pull off, Psycho F104 is catching up with Nora right now. And meanwhile, the Team 8R Racing playing a different strategy at the same time. While Psycho F104 didn't pit on this lap, so they pitted Dembele to do a one-stop strategy and see how it goes. While Nora right now getting chased by Psycho F104, with both of them have no different on the tire wear. Both of them are struggling with the tire wear right now, but what I can see, experienced driver at a goal licensed driver, Psycho F104, managed to catch up with Nora right now. As Nora is struggling with his tire wear, but now it's either that one of these drivers gonna make a mistake or not. But like Nora, he didn't make any mistake, but he braked early as he doesn't want to risk it too much. As Psycho F104 had much more experience in this driving this car, so Nora fumbled and now dropping down to P4. With Psycho F104 now up to P3. Now the next target for Psycho F104 is catching up to Jandosa. And nicely done into this corner. Same goes to Nora. Not even a single mistake as Dembele is really far behind, I can say. With Psycho F104 using the drifting, the handbrake, and Nora tried to copy Psycho F104, but I don't think that is a good idea. Now he's losing more and more time to Psycho F104. He is under pressure, I can say. Nora is under pressure, getting attacked by Psycho F104. Now Psycho F104 is pulling away, trying to catch up with Jandosa next. As Leo right now is just coming by into the final corner, I think that will be a 3 minutes gap. Yeah, 3 minutes 30 second point 2. A really big gap for Leo for some reason. But the rain has come right now. This will be a very bad right now situation for most of the driver, as most of the drivers gonna struggle. As Nora will also struggle right now. And Jandosa, oh my goodness, where did Psycho F104 come from? Wait a minute, no, that's actually Dembele in front of Jandosa for some reason. Where did Dembele come from? Most of the drivers struggle a little bit due to the rain. And now Dembele is up to P2? The rain really just shuffled most of this driver right now. I have no idea what happened. My god. As Lutz pulling out into the long straight right now of the Nurburgring. Dembele also just coming out into the long straight. Jandosa P3 if I'm not wrong. As Psycho is in P4 and Nora is in P5. The position just switched. Due to the rain, the position just switched. Like, what is going on? As Lutz decided to pit right now. This might be a chance for most of the drivers. Lutz pitting. And see how it goes. So far so good. Lutz turning on the car. As Psycho F104 coming by into the pit lane exit. Nicely done by Psycho. He decided to not pit at all. And now it's Lutz P1. Psycho Psycho is in P1 right now with Lutz in P2. So, oh my goodness, Lutz have a better grip. He just pitted. Psycho have the old tire. Lutz have the new tire. But this is gonna be a battle for P1 right now. The new tire, Lutz between versus the old tire of Psycho F104. Who will actually win right now? The two drivers are battling, but eventually, if Luster didn't manage to pull away from Psycho F104, the Psycho might be able to catch up soon. Even though, because Luster tire gonna be an old tire, Psycho obviously gotta play the game of not pitting at all, because no mandatory pit stop actually. But I can say the pit stop really gives a very big advantage to most of these driver. The car is it's screaming. But what I can say so far, Luster might be able to pull away right now as Psycho cutting the corner. Oh my goodness me. Psycho is trying his best to catch up with Luster right now. Luster is pulling away. Dembele is in P3. I'm not sure if he's catching up with Jandosar or anything. You can see the two, Nora and Jandosar, are really far behind right now for some reason. I think Dembele and Psycho is right now in top 3, while Psycho is catching up with Luster. Luster have a much better tire for some reason at Nurburgring, as right now Luster is drifting and driving it like a masterclass on the masterclass level. Well, Albazar is nowhere to be found. I think Albazar retire from this race. Yeah, Albazar retire. Leo's still racing. That would be P6 for Leo though. So that's Nora. Still trying his best. Same goes to Jandosar. While Dembele keeping up the P3 position. I'm not sure if they're gonna pit again or not. But what I can say, the 8-hour racing and the Milano Lusso Alcaraz will have a battle for this week, with 4 laps remaining in this race still, and the rain decided to pour down. Jandosar and Nora lags a lot earlier, and now Dembele is now up to P3. The weather has come down at such a surprise timing. And what I can say, Psycho is struggling in front. You can see Psycho just coming by into this sector as Dembele now catching up with him. You can see Dembele with the newer tire, and Luster already not really pulling away, I could say, but Psycho, fumble again there. And Dembele really close and into the wall. Also, these two teammates are gonna battle each other for P2 right now, as they are coming by into this next corner. They both are really close. Dembele trying to fight his teammate. He knew that every other round is gonna be really hard to battle with his teammate, as Dembele just hit the wall. Both of them kissing the wall left and right into the sector 3 of the Nurburgring. They are struggling right now. Most of them are struggling in this rain, as we can see Dembele just drifted into this corner. But Dembele have a better exit, going downhill and then now uphill into the next corner. Dembele going around the outside of Psycho F104, going too wide there, and now hitting the wall again. They are both fighting, going downhill and then uphill again in this sector 3 of the Nurburgring. Really close into the long straight, really close to the long straight of the Nurburgring, as both of them kissing the wall there and coming by as Dembele almost goes into the sand, going into the next spot of this corner. Dembele now is in P2, Psycho in P3, dropping down to P3. Dembele has a better tire than Psycho right now, and they are coming by into the long straight, as the rain might stop anytime soon and the lag gonna be back again. What I can say, Nora and Jandosar is really close. Jandosar is quite close, but not close enough to the Team 8 are racing. Nora is dropping in P5, while Lutster just chilling in P1 still, and Psycho losing gap to Lutster, while Dembele is P2. And there goes Lutster to start lap number 6 out of 8. 3 laps remaining still. But Psycho decided to pit this lap. Dembele decided to go for another lap. And there goes Psycho. Not sure what he's doing as he's jumping out, jumping in. And there is one of the driver, Janusa, just passed through Psycho. But I think Psycho now have a much newer tire, a much better tire. And oh, I think the car just shut down or something. He's really slow right there. Yes, now he's coming by to catch up with Janusa really quickly. Oh, I think being too quick is not gonna be good at the same time for Psycho. As he's coming to every corner, doing his best to catch up with most of this driver. As Leo, for some reason, still did overtake Abuzar. Abuzar is missing. And Leo didn't overtake Abuzar yet, for some reason. But what I can say, Nora is 18 seconds down from most of the drivers. He didn't pit. Yeah, Janusa already pitted for a new set of tire. Now all he needs to do is try to be consistent with his pace. Psycho might be able to catch up with him. Lutster is really calm in front. Most of these drivers decided to pit for a new set of tire, since most of this tire is worn out really quickly. Dembele also going really wide into this corner, still maintaining P2 still. Psycho F104 trying to catch up with Janusa. So far didn't make any big mistakes so far. Psycho might be able to catch up with Janusa here. As Psycho lags Psycho into the wall and almost crashed there. Oof. Lagging is also one of the things that is really bad for most of these drivers. As the rain decided to stop, and I think it will be very clear now on this track. No more issue, I guess. So Leo didn't have any issue. Nora. Oh no! Nora flipped his car. Nora has flipped his car, but he still maintained P5 still. Oh no. He's gonna lose more and more gap to Janusa and Psycho. Wait a minute. Oh, Janusa is catching up with Dembele right now. Well, Psycho F104 losing gap to most of these drivers. This could be a battle to watch between Dembele and Janusa. Just Janusa might be able to catch up with Dembele very soon. Dembele struggled with his tire. Oh, Janusa flip! Janusa crash! Oh no, the car's stuck! Janusa car is stuck! Oh my goodness me! Genusa car is stuck. Oh, he did. No way, he DNF'd. He DNF'd. He crashed and oh no. Oh, Nora also. Nora also. This is gonna be really bad for Milano Lusso Alcross. One of the drivers out. Genusa DNF. Abuzar DNF. What just happened in this race? Genusa giving a good battle, catching up with Dembele right now, and Genusa already lose his car. Oh no. That's one driver out. And right now, let's stay still in this lead. Dembele P2, Psycho will be in P3, Nora will be in P4. Only 4 drivers survive. Genusa is the only driver that crashes. Well, what I can say so far, Lustin now starting his lap number 7 out of 8, while Dembele is in second, maintaining his pace and decided to pit again. While Psycho F104 is really close right behind and just overtook him. Nora is really far behind. Oh, that's an interesting exit. That's alright. While Psycho F104. Oh! Psycho fumbled again. Dembele now catching up with his teammate. No, they're both are switching places right now. Dembele and Psycho switching place. Dembele, after just that bit, I think that will be he will have a very fresh tire and will be very fast. That's right now. Psycho F104 is in P3. With Genusa already out, that's one of the Milano Lusso Alcrats out. And now Psycho F104 and also Dembele is battling for position right now. It could be Dembele P2 finish right here. Lusto is already cruising far in front of P1. As Leo, oh my goodness, Leo has decided to retire there. We got Abuzar's out, we got Leo's out, Genusa out. Now it's only 4 cars remaining. It's Lutster, Dembele, Psycho, and Nora. Now Dembele had a fresher tire, so Dembele might be able to pull away from Psycho F104, as right now we have 2 laps remaining in this race. With 21.8 second gap between Lutster and Dembele and Psycho F104 also just not from each other. Psycho managed to overtake him when Dembele pit stop, but Psycho fumbled during the Nurburgring Grand Prix, and now Dembele managed to overtake back P2 as Novak just joined for some reason. So while Genusa is out of the race, there's only 4 cars remaining in this race. Lutster P1, Dembele P2, Psycho P3, and Nora P4. Nora gap from Psycho is really far. Dembele right now about to build a very big gap between himself and Psycho F104. So meanwhile, Lutster is already pulling away really far, I can say. I think this will be a very big gap win for Lutster himself. While Dembele can now calm down and try to finish his race in P2. Could be a very big gap for the 8R Racing in the team championship for 8R Racing in the elite class category. As before, it was actually, if I'm not wrong, it's Milano Lusso Alcaraz that is leading the team championship for the elite class category. Meanwhile, that what I can say, Dembele's really far in P2, so Psycho F 04 is nowhere to be seen anymore. Dembele, the only thing that he needs to do to keep his position 2 is try his best not to mess up the race. And what I can say, NR Racing is leading the team championship in the elite class category by 144 points for, and then now with 124 points for, 124 points for Milano Lusso Alcaraz before this weekend. By far now for this weekend, I can say the gap between the two of them, that would be really big, since only Norak will be scoring points. And I think by then, points for the 8R Racing will be 177, and the Milano Lusso Alcaraz will be around 146. So that will be a very big gap between the two of them, and potentially by Nurburgring, that will be the title decider for the team championship for the elite class category. And I can say Psycho is already the champion for the for the elite class category, and I think this will be a very big chance for most of the drivers to, for example, AR Racing to perform, since Janus already crashed out, unless these two drivers make another mistake or something, like crashing into this death corner. And what I can say, Psycho F 04 really close right behind, catching up. They are both with a 20-second gap. I can say, Janus, what happened to him? He just crashed and he flipped his car, and when it unflipped, it got stuck on the barrier. So Janusar has decided to not continue, and it's the DNF, because if he respawned his car, that would be like a penalization. And Nora gap between himself and the leader is 52 seconds, 52.3. That's the best that Nora can do right now, is just keep the car on the track, trying to maintain the pace and everything, and not to lose any more time, and not lose the car at the same time. As Nora is trying his best with his car, with the fumbling really hard right there. He's racing angry, he's racing with pressure on him, while Lutster is just chilling in P1 still. He's on the final lap right now, while Psycho messed up a little. The Genosa out, Lutster will be in P2 in the championship, and Genosa will be dropping down to P3 unless they both manage to fight back again at Nurburgring. And I can say I think it's gonna be a really big points for most of these drivers. And Genosa will have 0 in this race, while Lutster will gain 25 points, that will make him around P2 with 85 points in his name. So Genosa will have to catch up with the really big points on the next race, and try to gain what he can gain for the championship. Meanwhile, Dembele is in P5 with 54 points, and for this race, I think Dembele with 18 points in his name, and I think that will put him P3, I think, because Jan will drop down to P4. So Luster will be up to P2 and Dembele will be P3, since Dembele scores around 18 points in P2. And Luster scoring 25 points. While Psycho struggling at the back. So what Nora can do right now is just trying to maintain his pace and trying his best to finish the race for the team. So we're back. Oh! Wait, Nora! Nora crashed off track! Nora crashed off track! No! No way that just happened! Nora has crashed off track. I don't think... Oh wait, he can rejoin. He managed to rejoin. Oh my goodness me! Nora managed to rejoin, managed to recover on track. Oh my god, what a save from Nora. As Lister right now has already coming by into this long straight. Dembele and Psycho also not far behind. And oh, I think there's a lie. Oh god. Psycho also just coming by into the start, the long straight of the Nurburgring. As Nora just managed a save. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. But what? Oh, Lutster already finished. Oh, I didn't realize that. But what I can say, congratulations to Lutster, as he is the race winner of the Nurburgring Grand Prix. Dembele finishing second. And also, oh my goodness, what a crash here happening. And same goes to Psycho F104, who only managed third. What a performance by the three of them. Lutster P1, Dembele P2, Psycho P3, Nora, I think he only managed 4. But what a performance from all of them. As Nora right now about to come by into the start finish straight and finishing in P4 with a 1 minute and 3 second gap. It's like already coming by into this. As oh wow, where did that guy coming from? Yeah, what are the chances of this kind of battle happening again? What I can say, really nice battle. What I can see from the Team 8R Racing and also the Milano Lusso Alcross. Okay. So Dembele in second. Yes, let's oh. I have no idea where they're gonna park it, but I think there's no parking space for P1, 2, and 3. So this is the best where they can actually put it though. And it's still down there for some reason. Oh, still is getting the car livery. What I can say right now, we are gonna have a listen to the national anthem of the winning driver, the Swedish national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, for the winning driver. So, we'll be listening to the national anthem very, very soon as we are setting out right now. So, here we go, the national anthem of the Sweden for Lutster. And that is the national anthem of the Swedish. As Lutz is the race winner of the elite class category. So I think that is all for today. Congratulations to Dembele, congratulations to Psycho F04, and congratulations to Lutster for winning the race here at Nurburgring. The most challenging, the most longest track on the Dutch Automobile Championship, or the Mercedes AMG Cup Championship. Next up is the Nurburgring round, the final 2 round of the Mercedes AMG Cup category. I am Danny Shah. Next week is Nurburgring, so I'll see you guys next week for the round number 10 of the Mercedes AMG Cup. category. Thank you very much everyone for watching.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain